My dad yelled, "You've never given this family anything. Leave if you have pride." So I did. A month later, my sister called crying. "Why did tuition stop?" I texted, "Thought I never gave anything." Then watched them collapse. My dad's voice still rings in my head. "All you do is take. You've never given this family anything worth remembering. If you had any pride, you'd leave." That voicemail didn't shatter me. It just snapped something quiet inside, like a hinge finally breaking after years of pressure. I'd always been the quiet one, the responsible one. Adam, my older brother, had the trophies. Mia, my baby sister, was the princess. I was the B+ kid, told I wasn't living up to my potential. So I worked hard, a scholarship, an IT firm built from ramen dinners, 16-hour days, slammed doors and rejection emails. When it finally took off, that's when my family suddenly remembered me. It started small. Dad asked if I could cover Adam's car payment, then Mia's tuition, then the roof, the heating, the kitchen remodel. Soon I was paying for 3 households, groceries, utilities, emergencies. I told myself it was love, but every time I sent money, it felt less like giving and more like bleeding. The breaking point came on Thanksgiving. I hosted for the first time, catered, cleaned, even rented heaters for the patio. Nobody lifted a finger. Adam raised a toast about how lucky we are to have each other. He never mentioned I paid for everything. Mia scrolled on her phone. Dad droned about how easy kids have it now. I smiled through it, but inside I'd already started leaving. Then came the voicemail. "All you do is take." I didn't argue. I packed a bag, paused every family payment with one email to my assistant, and left. No fight, just silence. 3 days passed, then a week, not a single call. Maybe they were glad I'd been erased. Nearly a month later, the cracks appeared. Mia called, her voice wobbling. "Eric, hey, my tuition didn't go through. Did something happen with the account?" I typed back one text, thought I never gave this family anything. Silence. Then 4 missed calls from Mom, 2 from Adam, 1 from Dad. His voicemail was darkly funny. "This stunt isn't funny. Your sister's future is on the line. Call me back, not a shred of apology. Just demands." By then, the dominoes had already started falling. Mia's school sent a withdrawal notice. Adam's car was repossessed. My parents' mortgage bounced. They turned to extended family, spinning stories about me abandoning them. But my cousin Emma had seen it all for years. She texted, "I'm glad you finally stopped being their safety net." That hit harder than any insult Dad ever threw. I went to Denver. For the first time, no buzzing phone, no emergencies, just sleep. Back home, the unraveling deepened. Mia begged online for tuition money, painting me as unstable. She raised thousands, until I quietly posted screenshots. Every payment I'd covered, every transfer. No names, no captions, just proof. Her thread vanished within a day. Then came the letter. A sterile, formal request from Dad for a family meeting. Buried in the legalese was the plea. They wanted money from the lake house sale. The house I'd paid for entirely. The house Dad had signed away years earlier. My lawyer, Daniel, sent them the contract with his signature highlighted. Silence. Not for long. While they scrambled, Daniel and I filed a lien on their main house. Years earlier, I'd loaned them over $80,000 for the mortgage. Never repaid. Now it was enforceable. The day of the auction, I walked the house one last time. Carpet stains where Mia blamed me for her mess. The dent from Adam's baseball. The fridge magnets that once held report cards. Until mine stopped making the cut. By noon, bidders arrived. Then my family, packed into Dad's Chevy like a funeral procession. "You're really doing this?" Dad snarled. "You're humiliating us over some slight?" "It's not a slight," I said. "It's a pattern. And it ends today." Mia's voice cracked. "I'll lose my scholarship because of this." "Why are you doing this to us?" "I paid for 3 years of your tuition," I said evenly. "You never once said thank you. Then you called me unstable online." Her face crumpled. Mom whispered, "Families don't do this to each other." "No," I said, looking at each of them. "Families don't take everything and call it love." The auctioneer's voice rang out. "We'll begin in 5 minutes." Dad growled. "You can't do this." "You're right," I said. "I can't," and I just did. They stood frozen on the driveway as I walked away. The house sold that afternoon, paid in full. My lawyer handed me the keys. I smiled. Cold. Final. Didn't think so.